Hey there. As you can see, I am out tromping around in the woods again. And what am I going to say today? Other than the fact that it's another beautiful day out in the forest, so it's great to be out and about. Jasper's wandering around. There he is. See him? There's Jasper over there, waiting for me, wondering. He never gets stopping to shoot a video bit. Anyway, so I was talking to somebody the other day about how I see the things in the world and what's happening and whatnot like that. And he said to me, you know, you live in a totally different world than I do. And I laughed and I said, well, you know, you're right. I do live in a totally different world, or maybe even a different dimension. You know, we kind of overlap a little bit so we can meet on common ground, if you will. But yeah, I see things differently than you see things, and as a consequence, our world is completely different. Well, I want to say that, you know, we all actually, because of our uniqueness, and that's important, because we are unique and we are special and we are wonderful. Each of us has a unique perspective, and we may inhabit the same, more or less, place in space and time, but because we see it completely differently, you know, I mean, sometimes we have commonalities, but we see the world differently than the other person sees the world. So we do live in a different world. We live in a different dimension, not necessarily a higher dimension, but a different dimensionality, a different timeline, if you will, because, you know, our realities might merge and cross paths from time to time. But actually, when we go about our lives, you know, we're going in a different direction. We're walking a different path. So all of us are living on a different, in a different world, on a different planet from each other. We happen to share some things, and every once in a while we meet up, and every once in a while we have a conversation. Every once in a while you watch a video that I produce or whatever. But for the most part, each of us is unique, and each of our perspectives is unique, and the way we look at the world is unique, which is why it is really important to enter into conversation with other people so that you can gain advantage of that unique perspective. Not only those that have a slightly different perspective, so you have a lot of congruity in the way you look at things, but especially with those people who look at the world completely differently, because in that way you can learn more about yourself, more about your world, more about the different ways that it is to see what's going on around you. So those different perspectives, especially when they are very, very different than your own, are very important to allow yourself to indulge in, to become exposed to listen to very, very, very carefully, so that you can gain that additional perspective, and in so doing become bigger, become wiser, become more knowledgeable, become more capable of understanding the vastness, the grandness of the creation that we all walk around in. Anyway, I'm going to continue my walk. I've got a couple of people over there that are waiting for me, sitting on the log waiting for me, and Jasper, of course, is still there waiting for me as well. So, ciao for now. Have a great day. Love you all. Bye.